I, like many, was a sucker when Diablo 4 first came out. I was very excited and optimistic. I got it right when it came out and played it upon release. And I really enjoyed it for a while and completely then stopped playing. Kind of like most people. I'm here to talk about my experience with this game, the game now, trying it again in 2024, and also speaking about my experience when it first came out. In this video, you guys will see me make a character from scratch and start a new playthrough. My hope is that this game has been improved a little bit, and I have to mention a few things before we start. The first thing that I want to mention is that this game is obviously by Blizzard. Blizzard is a very notorious company, most commonly known for the game World of Warcraft. Along with that, Blizzard has come out with a ton of other successful games. Anything that is released by Blizzard is going to come with a huge set of expectations from the fans. So I'm going to try my best to give you guys an unbiased opinion based on my experience. My favorite part about this game, by far, not even close, was experiencing all of these classes for the first time. I genuinely enjoyed just leveling up through each of these skill trees, trying all of the skills slowly and maxing out the characters. That was truly the most fun I had with this game. I'm going to get more into that later as to how that's kind of unlike other Diablo games. I think my favorite was the Druid, but I can't say that any necessarily stood out. I really just enjoyed them all, and I can't stress enough, just the thrill of discovering all the skills for the first time was one of my favorite parts of this game. And it also offered a lot of hours of enjoyable gameplay, so I think that is worth noting. Furthermore, the first time that I played through this entire game, I used a Barbarian. And that's not the important thing. The important thing is that I had so much fun going through the story for the first time. Seriously, it was a blast. I was loving it. I was also even loving doing the side quests. However, I did not enjoy going through it a second time, a third time, a fourth time, and so on. Obviously, that is a huge part of these games, is you have to expect to play through the main story multiple times. I don't know what it is about it, but I can't stress enough. The first time it felt really good, but it was not enjoyable to go back through. Please let me know if I'm just a weirdo or if anyone else feels the same way. A lot of people think that Diablo 2 is one of the best games to come out in this genre. I would agree with that. In my opinion, one of the strengths of Diablo 2 was the endgame and how much the endgame had to offer. This game feels like it's heavily lacking that. Diablo 4 starts out so strong, but then feels like it doesn't have that much to it long term. I also feel like this game is just missing the love that it needs to be successful. In a weird way, it feels like this game just feels super corporate-y and almost feels like the exact opposite of an indie game. Mechanically, this game offers a lot and offers a lot of really valuable things, but oddly enough, it just feels like it's lacking in the feel department. It just doesn't feel like it was made with love or made with even a vision, knowing what it wanted to be, other than their season passes and their microtransactions, which they definitely had that ready to go for release. I recently started playing the Yakuza series. Some of you may have heard of it, some have not. The gameplay and the cutscene pacing might not be for everybody. However, if any of you guys just go on YouTube and search up some of the best side quests available in that game, you can just truly feel how much love was put into that series. And that's exactly what I'm talking about that this game is missing. I remember being young and hearing the lore of the cow level in Diablo 2. I thought it sounded like the coolest, goofiest thing, and I so wanted to try it. Diablo 4, in my opinion, has nothing similar to that, and nothing that even feels quirky or really unique about this game. Kind of feels like they just played it safe and got it done. This game is now also on Gamepass, which is awesome, but once again, it stinks that there are microtransactions in it, and I feel like that is something that stinks about Gamepass, is it is a home for a lot of games that have microtransactions. In conclusion, this game is not bad at all. I definitely would suggest playing it if you have Game Pass and you're a fan of this genre. However, don't expect to have a similar experience to like you did in the previous Diablo games. Am I crazy, or do you guys feel the same way? Thank you guys so much for watching. Please go ahead and have a great rest of your day. Peace!